Mining engineering is a department that I got into without knowing much about it, but the second that I started to learn more, I was instantly hooked. My experience at UBC has taken me to some amazing places. I've worked in 2 different continents. I've worked in processing, I've worked in mining. It's a door opener. My name's Natalie Carson. I'm a 4th year student here at UBC Mining. You start to realize that mining is truly an integrated field. I mean, you get chemical engineering from the processing aspect, you get geotechnical and civil from a lot of the stability in your slopes. There's a lot of economics behind it. You do a little bit of everything, and it's cool to see all those skills come together to make something that's completely unique.
It all comes back to the fact that mining really is not done in isolation, that more often than not it involves much broader things than just rocks and trucks. My name is Michael Hitch, and I'm an associate professor at University of British Columbia. I think the ideal student that comes to the mining engineering program is one that has a sense of adventure.
I really ended up picking mining engineering because I wanted to be able to work in rural BC, remote areas. I wanted to have opportunities to travel. My name's Glenn Murray, and I'm a 4th year mining engineering student. There's a lot of options to choose where to work, what kind of schedule you want, what type of job you want, and it gives you a lot of flexibility to choose how you want to live your life.
A few summers ago, I got a job through a professor here at UBC, and I went down to the middle of nowhere, rural Ecuador, on my own, and I worked in a gold processing plant. I lived in a full camp. I learned Spanish. I learned so much about mineral process engineering, and I got to pour a few gold bars, which was amazing.
Professors, they want you to develop and grow and become an exceptional mining engineer, so they're really going to make you work for it. And they're going to do it in a way that you have to work as a team. Mining
is like a family. Many engineering programs have hundreds of students in them, whereas ours are about 50 each year.
The training we get here is not just mining, it's also mineral processing, which involves the actual extraction and separation of the ores from the rocks. And we have an excellent mineral processing lab.
We're very fortunate in the mining engineering department to be able to have access and exposure and even possess some of the most state-of-the-art equipment in Canada.
Behind us we have a lab-scale high-pressure grinding roll. There are a lot of students here who are actually doing their doctorates on improving the efficiency and the availability to add high-pressure grinding rolls into a lot of mining operations.
I think the student experience in mining engineering is one of enlightenment and awakening. I think when they decide to go into mining engineering, they think of it as something that's a little bit off the beaten track or something that's a little bit over the top in terms of adventure and so forth. But I think once they go through the program, they become more accustomed to terms like sustainable development and how that actually relates into how we go about extracting material from the earth to create a better place.